WCSM's General Store is recorded at 70X7 Studio. WCSM is brought to you by Chad's Express Lube and Car Care Center. Christine Flynn, your local Farmers Insurance agent. For Good Reasons Roofing, your local hometown roofing specialist. And by Sanders Insurance, your local independent insurance experts. And now, WCSM's crew.
Good Friday afternoon to you. Welcome to WCSM's General Store from the 70X7 studio. Bill, Kurt, Sheila, Mark, we're all here.
Yay.
And, of course, the most important people in the room, Mike and Carter. Thank you so much to our producers, doing a fantastic job as always. Thank you to our sponsors, and thank you to you for joining us, not only every Friday for our podcast and our visit, our chat, but also throughout the week on our Facebook page, where Facebook tracks our top fans. So we'll take a look at that and see who's our top fans this week.
Yes, they do. They track them and we report them. John Baker coming in.
They track them and we rack them.
That's right. John Baker coming in at number one again, 198 points. He has
Nice.
an 11-week streak. Thank you, John Baker. Jackie Ratz. Also, John Hooker, Danny Todd, Michelle Fritsch, David Stapp, Rena Westfall, Debbie Taylor. Thank you, Debbie. Belinda Laird, Adam Singleton, Bonnie Snow. Man, we've got a ton of them. Diana Crislow, Libby Rader, Missy Panko LaBrash, also Jane Hanser, Danny Chitwood, Dave LaBrash, thank you, David, Delbert Hayes, Fritzy Phillips, Robert Lutz, Leah Sears, and Pam Thrasher. And I believe Mark had a Delbert Hayes sighting over at Texas Roadhouse.
I did.
What, about a couple weeks ago, I think?
Yep.
So,
Nice.
yeah, so the fans actually responded to him when he came out and actually acknowledged that they knew him.
Yeah.
Which was very nice.
That
I thought.
is very
I mean,
nice.
They
to be not be embarrassed to recognize one of us in public.
I thought it was very nice.
We appreciate
yes,
that.
Thank you.
Every chance you get,
Absolutely.
do that.
There you go.
That helps. That helps our self-esteem. Well, welcome to the show. Now, I am telling you, I don't know what is going on with my phone. I'm trying to find our national day, but these ads. Pop-up ads. I can't even with those. Okay, finally found them.
I think it's National Pop Ad Day.
It is probably. I think that's every day. March 8th. This is a great. I think we should be celebrating this every day. National Proofreading Day, especially on social media.
Like
you
it.
might want to proofread what you're.
Not just the sentence either. Actually, what you're putting on there.
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
Read that
Yep.
Again, please.
Backspace,
Yeah.
delete.
Yes,
delete.
not worth it. Delete.
Right.
Yep.
Also, International Women's Day.
Okay.
Today.
Not here.
Well, happy Women's Day.
International.
All around the world.
All around the world.
All
Right.
the
Okay.
women.
And I love this.
Every woman.
I'm every woman.
See what you did there?
It's all in me.
Oh, well.
Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally.
Have you done that on stage
A
before?
few times.
Have you really?
Hey, now this I can totally. Now this is tomorrow, but I'm going to share it anyway. Because I was talking. What was it we were talking about the other day? Popcorn. How I prefer my popcorn in the bathtub, like me sitting in it, poured on top of me, and just
Wait.
No, I'm not.
No
doing
water.
It
No water. in the
Oh no,
bathtub.
just popcorn.
Okay, just
I
popcorn.
love
Thank you
popcorn
for
that much.
clarification. I was going to get kind of.
National Meatball Day. I could do the same thing.
You do
Tomorrow's
meatballs.
National Meatball Day.
Now, do they
Are you-
serve meatballs at? Where is it that you like your popcorn?
Oh, at Rural King.
Rural
No.
King. They don't serve
I bet
meatballs.
they sell them. You know, they got food there. They got it's a one-stop shop.
Do they? Do they have canned meat?
Probably.
You know,
They do.
Rural
I'm
King's
just
gonna have
stepping out on a limb there.
Rural King definitely got to potted meat, but I love meatballs. So anyway, so that's tomorrow. So enjoy National Meatball Day tomorrow by enjoying some meatballs.
Yep. There you go.
Absolutely. All right. Well, this has been a long time coming. So last fall, Mark and his wife Renata took a trip to Africa.
Yeah, we did.
And we've mentioned it here and there and just kind of little snippets, but I wanted to actually like full on. Let's do an episode talking about it. You've
Full
got
on.
you brought some things for show and
I've
tell.
been bringing a few things. Yeah.
He brought some show and tell things.
Yes.
So
I almost made it up the hill.
yeah, with no help by Kurt. Renata, it's fine. It's all fine. It's good. Nothing broke.
Yeah.
She's used to me breaking. It's no problem.
So when did you go? Was it October?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
And I have to give a big kudos to Chris Yoho, who made it all possible, because without her, it would not have happened. So Chris Yoho deserves all the appreciation for
now is
she was
is she
Toby Yoho's daughter. Toby Yoho was
but is she a travel agent or
No,
No.
she's a teacher. She's a librarian, actually. She works for the international students there in Nairobi.
Oh, I see.
And so she travels. She's been in South Korea. She's been in Japan, several different countries. She's been in a couple in Europe also. And so she travels quite a bit, but she goes there for her work. And I wish, looking back on it, I would have went every place that she went to, you know.
Stalked her?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
She needed,
Legally, of course.
yes.
Right.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
But we could not have had a better person to take care of us. She does safaris all the time. People come in there, and we had an itinerary sent to us almost minute by minute. She's so organized, and she did such a great job. So without that, would not be possible.
So you left the United States.
Like the Beverly Hillbillies going to Africa. Imagine that episode, and then you have me and Renata. So,
But then when you actually got to the continent,
yes.
was it did you spend all your time in Nairobi? Was
In the Kenya, yes.
so
We would
Kenya
fly.
is where you flew into?
Yeah, we flew into Nairobi, yes.
Oh, okay.
And then we've stayed with her a couple of nights. And, she scheduled us some massages, which was very nice to get over the jet lag and
Yeah.
re-moisturize your
Boy,
body.
she is good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And so
Indeed.
the driving there is on the other side of the roadway, and there are no stoplights, and it's chaotic. So she hires a driver to drive her vehicle.
Is it Uber?
No,
No,
they
no,
do
no.
have Uber, I believe.
Do they?
But this guy's just a local guy she hires to haul her around.
No stoplights?
No stoplights. No. It's total chaos.
Wow.
It's a lot of fun.
I think you might
Fit
thrive,
in there.
thrive in that area, actually.
Yes, I am
Yeah.
feeling
It
that.
is.
Are you
It's-
feeling that?
it really
There's
is.
no
Every
highway
man-
patrol or anything?
There's police officers.
Oh, okay.
I was
Okay.
told that
Is there a speed limit?
uh,
Because I'm all about that too.
because we had
there-
somebody go flying by us once, and I said, "Well, he gets stopped," and they said, "Oh no,
Not going fast enough, or
they don't care."
oh, they don't care. Speed doesn't.
But they said I was told not to make eye contact with the police because they will just want money. So, so I decided not to do that. So every time we saw police officers, we would look the other way.
There you go.
okay,
Interesting.
that is interesting.
But what was really kind of fun, you guys would all like this, is as you're traveling, there's like a flea market walking up and down the road beside your car, and they will knock on your window. They would sell. They had yo-yos. They had hats. This one lady had like 20 hats.
Traveling Amazon here,
Yeah,
right?
it was.
There you go.
You could do all your Christmas shopping from the peaks of your car. It was hilarious. They would have fresh fruit. They would have anything.
So
you could,
people just
building
walking-
materials,
walking
yes,
up and down?
alongside this road. Yes, and they will knock on your window, and our driver.
Well, how did they get you if there's no stoplights?
Well,
and speeding.
because
I
there's
mean,
no stoplights, you're stopped quite a bit because of congestion.
I see.
Yeah, so they will come if you don't roll up your window and ignore them. They will enter your vehicle. Say, hey,
Wow. So you had
need a
windows.
yo-yo.
You had windows on your vehicle. Then.
yeah, oh yeah,
Okay.
With air conditioning, right?
yeah, oh yeah.
Good.
Okay.
That's
All right.
really
Temperatures
interesting.
were good though. I mean, it was about in the 70s and 80s every day, so it was nice temperatures. Yeah,
Now,
it
is
was.
that year round? Is that their year
couldn't-
round?
I don't know that for sure. I don't know. They have rain seasons. They have, but we were there in the dry season.
Okay.
So we were very fortunate.
Now, did you buy anything off of any of these people walking?
We did not.
Okay. just
We
one.
did buy from locals at the safaris, but not in Nairobi, not in the city.
And do they take plastic over there? That's important.
Yes.
I don't believe so.
No. Okay.
I don't believe the
So you
locals
used
where we
cash.
bought. Yeah,
You had to use cash or be prepared. Yeah.
yeah, and they take American money.
No kidding.
And they do not like the old $100 bills. We found out they only want the new $100 bills with the little streak.
Yeah.
through it.
Oh.
They won't even hardly look at an old $100 bill. They don't like it. I took mine to the bank to make an exchanges, and they're like, we don't really want this one. I wish somebody had told me that before we left, but that's part of it, part of the learning experience.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you flew into Nairobi, then went to Kenya. Is Kenya where you spent most of
Nairobi is in Kenya. It's and then we go to the safari camps. We went to two different camps, and you fly in these little bitty 15 passenger planes,
like little puddle jumper kind
yes.
of. Yeah,
and it's where you can see the pilot sitting in front of you, and it's very interesting. But what's really neat is when you get close to the camps, you can start seeing the elephants. And
now,
the animals.
when you say interesting, is that code for scary?
Is that what you really meant?
Because I know
our flights.
That would be my code.
I will say our flights were very smooth. Now, Chris told us before we got on that she usually throws up every time. She did not. So our flights were very smooth on these.
Well, that is interesting.
So
Okay.
They have the.
She does throw up, or almost.
She says she does most of the time, but she says and they are. The safaris are worth the trip. So it's about a 2-hour flight, maybe a little over an hour flight.
Oh,
Not
to
terrible.
get to the camps in that little bitty plane. Oh, yeah. I'm puking. Yeah.
She's with you, Chris.
I'm totally.
The other thing is...
that's a long time in a little plane like that.
Yeah. So, that's just part of it. You want to make sure you use the restroom before you go.
What do you mean?
When you get up in the air. There's no restrooms in the plane.
Oh, okay.
You can't move once you get in the plane, basically. I mean, it's tight.
No.
This sounds like a rough start.
But it's fun.
No wonder you did.
We went to...
right.
We went to Amboseli National Park first, and that's called the Land of the Elephants. And when you tell somebody about Africa, it's kind of telling somebody about the Grand Canyon. You can't.
You can't probably grasp it.
And so when we say I saw an elephant, I probably saw 400 or 500 elephants.
Wow.
Easily, maybe more. When I say I saw a zebra, I probably saw 5,000 zebras.
They're like deer, like we see deer.
And they're right there in the wide open. Giraffes, same thing.
Really?
Like we see squirrels.
Amazing.
Maybe.
You just can't. You cannot describe.
Just the sheer bulk of the really.
Wow. And another thing that amazed us is how many bones are just laying around.
Yeah.
Because it's carnage out there.
Did you get to see any of that actually taking place?
Yeah, we got
animal bones.
Saw a cheetah make a kill while we were there. So that was very cool, and we got to know our guide very well. His name is Isaiah, and we still we stay in contact with Isaiah, and we are supporting his school.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That his daughter goes to. We're providing the money for the teacher. So, we stay in touch, and there's it's called, what is the app? It's called that we can stay connected to. I think.
Oh, WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what. Anyway, we still call them and talk to them, and
now you said the Wi-Fi over there
excellent
was better than.
Yeah, we were out in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
Are you kidding?
And crystal clear. Yes.
Wow.
Their Wi-Fi is great. Their cell service.
They clearly don't have AT&T.
I never. Well, here's what they told me that their technology was late.
Get your $5
getting there. But when they
got
got
my
it,
$5.
they got the latest. They got the latest technology. Okay. So when they got the technology, it's better than ours.
Okay.
Because
that's crazy.
So is it?
Clear.
I mean, I'm getting in the weeds here, but is it on towers? Is it on satellites? Any ideas?
I can't really tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know how it works.
They probably got. They probably have
works.
Elon Musk, Starlink. He is African.
I just know it worked very well.
There we go.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Stop it, Carter.
Funny, Carter.
Stop it, Carter.
Just so you know, sidebar. We got to step away for just a second. So, of the 6 of us, 5 of us own iPhones.
Yes.
And then there's Carter, who is on
One guy.
has an Android.
Yeah.
And of course, we give him all kinds of grief. He just said to us in our headphones. He's probably on an Android. Yeah, that's funny, Carter.
Right.
Okay, we'll give you that one.
Okay,
we will
Carter.
totally give you that one. Hey, stay close. It's time to take a break, but we're going to come back and hear some more about this fascinating trip that Mark and his wife Renata took. And then he's going to show the class what he brought for show and tell.
Awesome.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
All right,
let's see
stick
what-
around. More on the way here at the General Store.
Just want to talk real quick about our newest sponsor. We're really excited about having Sanders Insurance as a partner here at the General Store. They are located at 5641 West State Road 46. And if you're familiar with that address, it's because the main agent there, Levi Sanders, has been in that building for quite some time. In fact, years and years. They are now an independent insurance agency, which means they have access to the best companies that your service is in particular need of. And I need to start that again, guys. I'm sorry. I messed that up. They are an independent insurance agent, which means they have access to the best companies that serve your particular needs. You get that started again? Go again. We'll go Sanders Insurance in 3, 2, and 1. Just want to take a moment to talk about our newest sponsor. We're really excited about Sanders Insurance joining the gang here at WCSM's General Store. They are located at 5641 West State Road 46 in Ellettsville. If you're familiar with that address, it's because Levi Sanders, their general agent, has been at that location for quite a few years. They are now an independent insurance agency, which means they have access to the best companies that serve your particular needs. Each client is given a dedicated team that works together to address all of your concerns. They offer all types of personal insurance coverages, ATV, boat, watercraft, auto insurance, even renter's insurance. So, do you own a business? Give one of their agents a call. Start saving money on commercial insurance coverages, including apartment, building owners, builder's risk, auto body shops, you name it. Sanders Insurance gives you the ability to choose the best carrier for your insurance needs. That's the main advantage to using an independent insurance agency. They'll work with the best to satisfy you. Give them a call, 812-876-7831, or visit them on the web at sandersinsurance.co and tell them the General Store sent you. You'll be glad you did.
Let me tell you about a friend of mine that I go see quite often, Kurt. His name's Chad. And I go there because I take great care of my car.
Yeah.
You know, I got to depend on it. And it's at Chad's Express Lube and Car Care Center. It's located at 1357 South Liberty Drive.
Now, where exactly is?
Right near Menards.
Right near Menards.
Everybody knows where Menards is.
Everybody knows that.
And soon everybody's going to know where Chad's
That's
is.
right.
Because after they go once, they're stuck. And when you go the seventh time, it's free. So
Free?
that's why you're going to keep going and going.
That's why you go.
That's right.
I need in on this.
And that's right. That's exactly
I don't blame you. I can't
He
wait.
also has a shop on State Road 46 in Ellettsville to take care of anything more demanding than
Right.
an oil change.
Right.
Fortunately, I've never had to go there because I've been taking care of on the oil change and do that preventative maintenance.
That's
But if you do need that,
Yeah.
he's the guy to go to.
He's the man.
So go see Chad at Chad's Express Lube and Car Care Center at 1357 South Liberty Drive.
4 Good Reasons Roofing. The number 4, goodreasons.com. They want to be your local hometown roofing specialist. Whether it's hail damage, storm damage, worn out, just plain old damage, or maybe it's new construction. Whatever your 4 reasons are to have a new roof, their 4 good reasons are honesty, integrity, quality, and kindness. 4 Good Reasons Roofing. Give them a call, 812-360-4469. They will come and give you a free inspection and a transparent quote. You will be completely satisfied because the owner, Tony Pulliam, would not let it be anything less than your satisfaction. So look for them at 4goodreasons.com. The number 4, goodreasons.com. Or call them today, 812-360-4469. 4 Good Reasons Roofing, your local hometown roofing specialist.
Welcome back. Part 2 here at the General Store. We are talking to Mark. We are talking to Mark about his and Renata's trip to Africa. So in October, and I'm sorry we're just getting to it, but I did want to do this because it's just so interesting, and it's a trip I'll never make, and so I'm kind of living. No, trust me, I'll never make that trip. I mean, I won't.
It is a long flight.
It's not even that. I'm not big on leaving although I was going to say the safety of the United States, but I might have to leave at some point. I mean, let's be honest.
We never felt unsafe. I will say that. And we were a little bit concerned about that because at that time the Israel
that was right around that same time.
Mm-hmm. We actually had to fly around that a little bit. Mm-hmm. But no, I never felt unsafe. As a matter of fact, the security was much higher because of that going on. So
you went to 2 different
safaris,
both 3
and
days.
camped. Mm-hmm. And when we say camp, It's glamp.
It's glamping, right?
The
They had,
rooms
like, big
were
tents,
like
kinda?
cabins. Yeah, sorry. The rooms were like cabins.
I didn't care, Mike. It's okay.
Oh, sorry. I didn't want anybody to see. Really? You had to do that?
I was hoping like
I thought you were that
I was
tall.
hoping
Sorry.
the monkey in the thing was right
Right
here.
on my face. Right on my face.
That would have been
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
so
would have
sorry.
been perfect.
Go
But
ahead.
there's no monkeys. So.
So glamping, glamping
They-
instead of
They had very meals were excellent. Gourmet meals. Hot
plantains.
water,
I mean,
hot
like, is
water.
it different kind of
The
food though?
only thing you have to sign a form when you check in each time that you will not leave your room at night. You will never.
Why is that?
Why is that? Why would you think that would be?
Well, why don't you
But
explain
can't
it?
the
a little
lion?
carnage.
Now, there's
Can't
a
the lion
song.
get into your? It's a tent.
Right.
They definitely
right.
could get in if
Right.
they wanted to.
Okay.
But
so there's
we
a
do
song,
have guards.
There's a song about the freaks come out at night, right?
Yeah.
That's not about this, right?
I don't think that's
so.
it. No.
So the lions come out at night, right? But the lions don't come out
Among
in the day.
other animals, there's other.
I mean, aren't they out in the
Hyenas.
day too?
Hyenas are brutal.
yeah, hyenas.
Whoa.
There's jaguars. There's
So how do they?
Cheetahs.
What are the countermeasures of keeping these animals away from?
we have 24-hour guard service. They're
Okay.
the local tribe.
So they get eat
And
first.
I was hoping
They get paid.
I was hoping
Right, I
for
mean,
guns.
you're
I was
right,
hoping
yes.
for guns. but
Right.
They carry spears. That's all they carry.
Okay.
But they say they don't fear.
They're probably pretty good with a spear.
Yeah.
Fear the
Probably
spirit.
better than most of us are with gun.
And they give you a whistle and a flashlight to.
So you can go here, kitty, kitty.
No, so you if
I
you're in
am.
trouble.
Here, I'm right here.
If you're in trouble, you whistle and you.
So I'm hopeful that the whistle will
They're away.
make a.
They come.
They
So when you
run
get up
away.
for breakfast in the morning because it's still dark out, you will use the whistle or the flashlight. Just
That
shine it up.
scares
They come
them?
right there. No, it doesn't scare them. It brings the guard to you.
Oh, okay, all right.
Ah, okay. That's a call thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you each have your own individual cabins, and they're like.
Did you use your
If
whistle?
you ever been to Brown County, Nashville, Indiana, at the state park where they have the cabins, it's very similar to that. Where they're scattered around. What's that?
Did you use your whistle?
I don't think we had to. Pretty
Okay.
much, we just opened the zipper and they were already there. So no, we never had to.
Awesome.
We could hear animals.
Okay,
at
so
night.
no, wait a minute. Yeah, so the nights you stayed there at
Yeah.
these different safaris, was there ever at night when you were sleeping or whatever any kind of
Oh yeah, you hear them all night.
but I mean like what do I want to say?
Now,
A
Yeah, I feel
case-
threatened.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah. None of that happened.
No.
Okay.
when you say glamping, right?
Yes.
Are you so when I go stay somewhere, there's walls and doors and windows. Was this a tent? Was this like
It's a kind of a tent in a kind of structure similar to this, but with that front would be like a tent. You zip up
okay?
and down.
Okay. Is it something that a big
Hard to
claw would
describe.
come through?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm just. Hey.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
not glamping.
You
Yes.
you call it interesting. I call it scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's a matter of terms.
We're all good.
really.
We're good.
It's good.
Again, not going to Africa, but it's good. I'm glad you
The
went.
second place we went, they're more famous for their lions, and we got to see lions up close. And let me tell you, there's nothing like driving in the. It's very weird. The terrain is similar to the hay fields around here, where you drive through the pasture fields, except there's lions in there, and you drive up on them and there he is right beside you, and one of them jumped up at me and I about, in my pants. But, yeah, the driver.
Are
took
they
off
not
as fast-
aggressive?
They say they don't see, us as a small being inside of the truck. They just
Oh.
see the large object and they don't want to mess.
So they
So
don't
you don't
see
consider you as prey
or
because
dinner.
you're not small.
But they could jump right in there.
Wait. Wait. I thought you said you had windows on the. On
No,
the
it's
car.
just metal. It's just metal bars. But they're
This is once they're at the safari. I think the vehicles taking them to the safari camps had the windows where people were walking.
we all of them are just the same.
Well, I thought he did say there were windows. Didn't he say there were
I
windows?
thought he did. It
and
made
they
me feel
come,
better.
and they come right up,
Nairobi.
and they come
Right.
In
In
Nairobi.
Nairobi, they do.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. And the
Okay.
cars, they have normal regular cars.
Okay.
Nairobi's a large city. Yeah, it's much like
Okay.
Chicago. that size with no stoplights. Imagine that. Yeah, exactly.
I can't imagine Bloomfield without
And that's
stoplights.
where people are walking with their wares and selling stuff. Is it there in the big city?
Yes.
Okay.
And then at the airports where we land, at the strips, that's where
Okay,
the locals would meet you with the items that I'm
And you
gonna
get in
show
your, like, safari
and
Jeep
you
kind of
negotiate, yes, you negotiate prices with them. Renata loves it. She loves negotiating prices with the locals, and she has a lot of fun. And we tried to buy from all the different ones just to try to make. We bought several things that I didn't even bring today, but just some of the larger things we bought. But it's interesting to talk to them, and they know how to speak English. I mean, but they were a colony of England, so they speak English, so that helped a lot on everything. So, but it was very
good English. Was it hard to understand, or was there?
No, very good English.
Oh yeah, cool. And so,
now they have a native language, Swahili, they speak, and they have a Maasai tribe, they speak that language, and they don't want you to know what they're saying. They'll just go into that. Yeah.
That's not uncomfortable or anything.
No, that's rude.
I mean,
actually.
yeah.
I think that's rude.
I mean, I don't.
Sorry.
That doesn't bother me in the
Sorry,
least.
guys.
So let me show you a few things.
Yeah. Please, let's do show and tell. So this was setting up earlier. So what is
Let's
this?
get Kurt out of the picture again.
Okay. Yes, please.
This is the Big Five, what they call the Big Five.
Okay.
And this is the elephant, the lion, the rhino, the water buffalo, and the jaguar.
That's pretty.
I don't
cool.
know why the hippo's not.
Now, is this wood or some?
Hippos are very.
Is that wood or some kind of a composite?
Well,
like
see, I'm not really sure. I thought it was wood, but then I think it's kind of a ceramic, but I don't know.
interesting.
Huh. So the Big Five meaning
This is not ivory. This is cowbone.
So the Big Five meaning these are the Big Five that you see over there.
Yes.
In the most numerous. Okay.
Well, not so much. They're just the biggest kind of, but the
largest.
The hippos are big. I don't know why they're not considered to be in the Big Five, but these are considered to be the Big Five. And hippos are actually the most dangerous animal. They will tear you apart.
Really?
That is so interesting.
Every animal is afraid of the hippo.
Even the lion?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh yeah, they'll eat a lion up.
What?
They're amazing. Their teeth are huge. And they can run fast. Too.
The Disney movies never portray this.
No.
At all.
No.
Never.
I'm going to tell you right now, fear the hippo.
Yeah.
Wow. So that could be a good mascot.
That's
crazy
right.
good mascot, but people would laugh.
You wouldn't think so. I mean, look at
Go
them.
hippos.
They look pretty doofy. The big nose and
Sorry, hippos.
yeah. I mean, usually people put them in tutus.
Yeah,
in cartoons,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's the Disney movie, right?
Yeah, that's
what is that,
interesting.
Fantasia or something that they did?
No.
Dumbo.
Madagascar.
Oh, okay.
The Madagascar movies. Doesn't she wear a tutu? I think.
I don't know.
The hippo.
I don't know.
Could be.
But you're right about
This
the
is
dorky.
the elephant and the baby, and these again is cowbone, not ivory, and that's wood.
Why don't you
That's awesome.
put him up
Put it
here?
there.
Yeah, we want to see him too.
There you go.
Look at him, he's so
Tusk
cute.
fall out easy.
Yeah.
That is so
nice.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, handmade. So
I love it.
they had all kinds of different sizes you could buy. Of course. And,
Nice.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah,
Mike,
that's
I don't
cool.
know if I've gotten that completely out of frame or. Okay.
everything good? Now this has got a story behind it. We went to several factories while we were there, and one in Nairobi. And one of the factories, they take slippers or what they call them,
Flip flops.
flip-flops, and they recycle them.
Oh.
And that's what these are made of. We went through the factory where they take old flip-flops, and you can pass it around if you want, show and tell. And it's amazing. They wash them, clean them, slice them up, and put them back together, and different objects. And while we were there, it just happened that they had the mascot for the Indianapolis Children's Museum they had made out of these. It's very large, almost as large as this room. And they were sending it to
It was going to be shipped to the Children's Museum in Indy. Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
It is neat.
Yeah.
And here's a pineapple they made out of this.
Oh, that's neat.
That's cool.
Yeah. And they make all
Oh,
kinds
feel
of
how solid that is.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's pretty cool.
That is.
And so they have a large market here in the United States where they sell these at zoos, obviously, and it's recycling, and people are into it. So it saves the ocean.
That's pretty
They have
cool.
a handmade giraffe that the local women make there from beads.
Now,
Okay.
I love that. Got some bead.
That's-
Got some
yeah.
bead work on it.
That looks just like your stuff.
Yes, right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
That
have all
is
kinds
really
of animals
neat.
that you can make. And again, they have all types of sizes and things of that nature. But that's bought from the local women there. And then the last thing I have real quick is I'm going to let Sheila guess how much this is worth. 1,000 shillings from Kenya.
I'm going to say $50.
That's a good guess. It's not quite that much.
No kidding. Less than that. 20?
Less than that.
Is it $1?
$6.78.
No kidding.
On today's, I just checked it before we got here.
Everybody knows that.
Wow. I know,
So
right?
the gas prices, they're
that.
scare you to death because they're the thousands every time you drive by. Wow. And that's for a liter.
We're almost there now here. We'll be there for long.
So,
Right.
yeah, so,
That was so cool.
yeah, so it was a very good experience. Like I said, we owe everything to Chris Yoho, and she managed to, and she got us discounts at the safaris, which was huge, So without her, we would not have been able to do it.
Do you ever keep up with 210?
110.
110?
110
Sorry.
was our I do
110.
and I do. We also support them and their children at their school. We have Caleb and 110. Caleb was our driver. 110 was our scout. Now at the first camp we only had a driver, Isaiah, but this camp we had a scout, which was great because every time he would start talking, you would know, okay, we're getting ready to see something, because he was always up top in the back watching with binoculars for animals, and he was excellent at spotting any animal you want to find. We want to find rhino. Okay, we'll go find rhino. I mean, you know how in the movies we had the American Indians that scouted for the cavalry. That's kind of what we had with these guys, except they were looking for animals for us. And it's very cool. And they knew how to track. They knew how to do all that stuff. And we've developed a very good Christian. They're both Christian men. Very good relationship with them. And I've talked to them on the phone the other day, and I told 110 that I'm going to be 220. And,
I actually got to FaceTime.
we
with
actually got
110.
to go visit 110's village, and it's very interesting to see their lifestyle and things. And he has about 18 children. So Kurt, he's got you beat just a little bit.
I'm just a rookie compared to that guy.
Wow.
When we
Wow,
went out there,
110.
when we went out
Get
there,
cold at night.
we asked if it was okay if we hugged the children, of course. And this is my favorite moment of the whole trip. And we were able to, they would line up and we'd give them each hugs, and they would run back to the line and come back.
To get another one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
great.
sweet.
Yeah, and it was amazing to witness and see, and we were blessed. God blessed us to be able to make these partnerships, and
I love that you're supporting them now.
Yeah, and we also, there's a park ranger that we met, Brenda, and she has stayed in touch with us, and we send money to her for her children to go to school, and so we have started to stay in touch, and we would love to go back. Renata is, when she first got there, she's kind of worried. She had a little bit of panic, which is normal. When you go that far away from your children.
Panic listening to some of the stories.
But after she was there, and then she's made lifelong. She wants to go back. So
Wow. That's wonderful.
we made lifelong friends, of course.
That's awesome.
Great.
That's awesome.
And you got to really see
God's creature.
God's the majesty of His
It's
creation.
amazing. It really is. It's like I say, you can't describe it. I could sit here all day and tell you the things that we saw, but you have to see it. You really do.
Yeah.
And it is amazing.
Wonderful.
I was blessed by God to be able to see that.
Well, I just appreciate. I'm sorry it took me. I've been wanting to talk about this and share and everything and hear everything that you and Renata were blessed to be able to do. So, thank you for sharing and thanks for bringing
I appreciate it.
show and tell items. That's
Yeah,
sounds like a wonderful trip.
it was. We were
That's
very
awesome.
blessed.
Very good. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Mark. Thank you, Renata, for sharing your trip with us. And, if it's God's will, we'll be back here next Friday. I have no idea what we're going to talk about, but we'll think of something. And we hope that you'll join us then here at WCM Sims General Store.